My name is Rob Scott. I'm the CEO of Scott Coatings, and today we're going to be talking about our company values. As we've rolled them out and we're rolling out our new video blogs every month, we're going to be having someone from our company, whether it's someone in the office or the field, talk about one of our values and a story for them that aligns with one of our values and that they want to share because it gives them passion about working here. So today I'm going to introduce all of our values so you know, because you care, what we're talking about and why they mean something to us as a company. When you talk about values, sometimes you can think one is more important than the other, and I think the 5 values that we've chosen as a company that we want to live out and make sure everyone lives and knows, they're all important. They all mean something at different times of the life cycle, whether it's today, tomorrow, this month, or this year. They all go in highs and lows. So not one of them is more valuable than the other. But I think the first one for me is grit. For us, that means we embody the resolve and perseverance to overcome any obstacle. And that's a real thing because I love reading biographies. And as I read about these biographies of great men and great women, it doesn't matter how much money or how big or how successful these companies are. Every single person at a company has to have a fight to get through hard times because we all have issues in life. And we all have issues in business, and sometimes they collide at the most inopportune times. And I want to make sure we all as a company have that grit, that fortitude, that fight when it seems like all the odds are against us, just to keep on keeping on. Today I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and I'm going to get through it. I'm going to close my eyes, go to sleep, and tomorrow is a new day, and I'll do it again. So I want to make sure we all have that fight, have that desire to keep going as a company. Creativity. This one excites me. This one is fun to talk about. We are innovative and find solutions by thinking outside or around the status quo. I think most companies that are great don't continue that cycle of being great because they just always do what they always did and they forget that we're people. We change every day. We get older. Every day the company gets older. Every day new products, new services, new ideas, new technologies being introduced into the market. So by thinking inside the box or outside the box, but not letting the status quo control us is invaluable. I want to make sure that we each embody that we live that out every single day as a company. Whether you're a painter overcoming an obstacle in the field, whether you're in the office and not sure how to answer a question for a customer, or you have to deal with a hard thing, whatever it is, there's always a creative solution, a creative answer. And if we really work together as a team, we can find it and create it. Honor. We commit to outperform and over-deliver on our promises. That's a bold and scary statement because there's times when you don't want to do that because you're losing money on a job or you realize you committed to something that may be hard to follow through on because of the resources that are limited at that moment of time, whether it's people or materials aren't showing up. But we all want that. We all want that customer service. We all want someone to follow through on what they committed to do. And just not many people in life do that. So we want to make sure that everyone at Scott Coatings is honorable. And that starts with me. And that's not always easy. But we put it up there because we want to make sure we remind ourselves every day, especially when we don't feel like it, to do and follow through on what we committed to. And not just what we committed to. Let's make sure people expect that we're always going to go a little above and a little beyond. I tell everyone because it's real to me and I want to make sure we all believe it. At the end of the day, after we're done with the contract, after the project that we just finished is completed, I want to make sure that customer, the person writing the check, that project team says, man, we got so much more from Scott Coatings than that contract dollar amount said. That means we won. If they say that, they're going to want us back. They're going to want our team back on that project because we really do live out what we say. You can't ever pay us enough to show up and do well in your job because we're always going to go above and beyond, even when we don't feel like doing it. Be you. This is awesome because we're all so different. We live in a world with different ethnic backgrounds, men and women, black and white, different creeds, different religions. And I want to make sure that we as a company value each person's uniqueness and realize that individuality makes us great, makes us who we are as a company, because every single one of us thinks different. And I think that value, as we really instill that in everyone, I think it's hard for people to believe, because not many people are valued for who they are. Make your nose like this, make your stomach like this, talk like this, think like this. Come into this company and I want you to fit a certain mold. That's not who we are as a company. We want you to come in and we're hiring you because you're you. You're different. And we want you to bring that uniqueness, that be you, into our company, because that's going to help make us all great. It means we're going to have conflict and we're going to think differently about things. But you know what? We're going to come to the right answer for us right now. And we want to make sure we continue to do that as a company. And that's what leads us to our next one, passion. We love what we do because we believe in what we do. And that's a real thing. And every day, there's so many things that can take the wind out of your sails. And if you really love what you do and you believe at the end of the day, you got a bunch of great people who are individuals working together, my goodness, it makes life a lot fun. And it makes those hard days, because they happen to all of us. No matter how great of a company you are, no matter how great of an individual you are, no matter how great the person right next to you is, there's hard days. But that passion is like a fuel that you can keep that tank full. So when things get too hard or the road seems too hard ahead, that passion just keeps going and it keeps on giving. And as you give that to others, it comes back to you at the right times. So I want to make sure that we as a company at Scott Coatings, make sure we all live these values and help everyone understand them. Because as our customers understand them and they see and they expect us to live by them, it sets a precedence that we really do what we say we do. We embody grit. We are creative. We provide honor to everyone. We are ourselves because we want people to be themselves by being you. And we have passion. So as I've talked about these, I want to remind us of all of our values. Be yourself. Be you. Be passionate. Be honorable. Be full of grit. And be creative. And when you do that, that's what attracts great people to Scott Coatings. Over these last couple of years, as we continue to add to our team, both in the field and the office, it's amazing to see people living out these values, because they're living out what they say every day, and it's attracting people. It's like we're becoming a stronger magnet as a company. We're attracting greater talent. And you know what happens when you attract great talent? You sharpen each other. And the flywheel goes faster and faster and faster. And we become greater and we add more value to the people we work for. And that's what makes this a really exciting place to work. So if you're watching this and you're one of our customers, expect these things from us. If you're one of the employees that work here, live this out. And if you're one of the people that are looking to grow and be part of a great team that wants to be the greatest painting contractor in the Northwest, come and check us out. Watch what we do.